Hey, I'm Paula Jackson. I'm 52 years old. I am a wife, mother of two awesome children, and a registered nurse. Um, that sounds great. We're all happy. My husband and I started dating in the 10th grade. Here we are, decades later, still in love. Um, but I really wasn't happy on the inside. I know I'm very blessed. I take nothing for granted. Um, but for the first 18 years of my life, I kept a secret, a not good secret. So for years, I've tried to do things to overcome that. You know, thought several times I've done everything I can think of to get over that. But I'll just say, only by the grace of God am I still alive. There were several times in my younger days that I didn't want to be here. I did reckless things, didn't care what happened, you know, it would have been just doing me a favor, so I thought. But apparently God wants me here. He's kept me here. I have a good life. Like I said, I'm very blessed. Um, but he has a way of doing things to slow you down when things get too rough. Maybe you don't realize it. So as a nurse, you kind of learn you have to control your emotions, hide your emotions, things like that. I call it the stone phase, game phase. You know, you may be with someone, a patient that's dying. Maybe their family is upset. Um, my love has always been psych units, drug detox units. So you never know what may happen that day. You've got to learn to always watch your back. You may have a patient throwing things at you, learning how to duck and dive, things like that. But I've always tried very hard to put myself in someone else's shoes and to look at it from their viewpoint, and do the very best that I can, no matter what. You know, I always try to treat my patients like a family member that I love. And I think I've, you know, done a very good job at that. So, um, this, I can't tell you how hard this is for me to do this video. I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone. Yes, as a director of nursing, I had to hold many meetings, conferences, get up and talk, you know, to a bunch of people. That was kind of different because it was work and I could always put my game face on at work and get through it. But talking to you today, it's very hard and it's really a big step. And I knew if I may look a hot mess right now, it's okay, I don't care. If I didn't go in and do it right now, I may not do it. Um, so, my Thrive story. I figured out subconsciously, I probably, over the years, I was a skinny child all through teenage years. Then I started putting weight on, and I think probably I did it and kept it on kind of as an extra layer of protection. Again, I don't like attention, especially male attention. So I would just kind of rather be invisible. Don't look at me, look at somebody else. Um, and then I, you know, started having all these health issues. Uh, had uh, They were very bad, out of control. Taking care of everybody else at work. You know, being a nurse, not taking care of myself. I was not going to do that any longer. Um, so I started seeing one of my high school friends, Charlotte Mayer, do all these Facebook posts about Thrive. And, you know, I was like, oh, well, I just scroll on by. They really kind of got a little annoying, and I almost unfollowed her. But I said, no, I'm going to keep on because I know Charlotte's a good person. She wouldn't promote something that, you know, she didn't believe in. So I secretly started doing a little research on Thrive myself, and it made medical sense to me. It really did. Um, the concept is so simple, um, but it made sense. And I've tried over the years every kind of diet you can think of. you know, spent money on all kind of products, things like that. Yeah, on some I would lose a little bit of weight, but I would always gain it back and usually more. So, you know, I felt worse off afterwards than when I started. Um, but so one day Charlotte had a contest and I got lucky and won a free sample for myself and my husband. Um, so we talked to her and she was just overjoyed, and we listened to her instructions. My husband and I made a pact. We're going to really try this. We're going to trust Charlotte, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do it the right way. We won't let anybody know what we're doing, and we'll just see what happens. So we did. Fast forward a year, almost a year. I have lost 68 pounds. 68 pounds. That's more than the biggest dog food bag you can buy at Walmart, right? I can honestly say it's Thrive, because we never worked out. We made a few changes in our eating habits, but we began to see that we started having these weird cravings to us. And we weren't looking at each other every night, and my husband saying, well, what are we going to have for a sweeter tonight? That's what he calls them, sweeter. We lived off Little Debbie cakes, running to the store to get, you know, Hershey's Kisses, potato chips, going through McDonald's, you know, hitting all the drive-thrus. Just all we ate, all we craved was sugar and carbs. That's it. But we began to notice, for some weird reason, you know, I started wanting fresh fruit. So that's been our newest craving, and we eat a lot of fresh fruit, and you know, made some more eating changes, but nothing really drastic. It wasn't hard. So this 68 pounds that's gone I owe it to Thrive. I did join the gym a few months ago. I thought, you know, well, you know, maybe I can do this and see where it'll take me. I went one time. No, wasn't for me. Couldn't do it. Too hard to walk in that front door, and plus people looking at you. So, but I can say that as of today, I've been going to the gym for a week, which that's great for me. That's big. I now get excited to get up, just like I get up every morning. I'm excited to do my Thrive. I mean, that's the key. You've got to do those 3 steps every morning, every day. That's it. It's so easy. But no, so now I'm adding working out and see what else, you know, where I can go. But I can say I feel so much better, inside and out. And I challenge you to think about, like I have been, what's holding you back? What is it? Dig deep, do a lot of soul searching, and figure that out. What's holding you back? You can feel better, you can look better, and I mean, it's truly been a life changer for me. I won't ever quit thriving, no matter what. I'm so excited about the new burn patches that are coming out. Can't wait to start those. You know, and I always think about, you can always change. Things can always be better. They can always be worse, but you really have to make a choice that this is something you want to do just for yourself. It's not going to work. It's not going to last if you're doing it for anybody else. It has to be just for you. And want it and stick to it. And then let me know if you have any questions. And thank you for listening. And one final thing I wanted to show you. A year ago, these shorts were tight. And look at them now. So, I'm still a work in progress. I'm an unfinished project, but I'm gonna finish it this time. I'm gonna do it. So, thank you very much. Have a great day.